set.
Hello, I'm back with you again. Hopefully, there's some of you come back to see me. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sally. I'm going to be doing sessions, hopefully over the next few months, of cardiovascular exercise, strengthening work, stretch work, back strengthening. So we're going to do a whole host of different things in our sessions. Eventually we'll do talks on nutrition, diet, mental health, menopause. I'm hoping to cover a wide variety of well-being subjects and exercises within these sessions. So for those of you that have been working with me so far, we've been doing some HIIT work, which is for cardiovascular, for heart and lungs. It makes your heart and lungs stronger. It's helps with weight loss if some of you are trying to lose weight, just generally get fitter. So that's what the HIIT work's all about. But today, we are going to do the HIIT work, and hopefully some of you that have been working with me so far will remember some of the moves. What I'm going to suggest you do, if you are hoping to continue on this journey with me, is to write down the moves on paper that we do. So that eventually, if I say to you in a session, jumping jacks, half jacks, knee lifts, low impact knee lifts, you'll know what those moves are, and it will make it easier for you as well if you want to start doing sessions on your own. So ideally, in an ideal world, we try to do at least 3 cardiovascular sessions a week. So that would be 3 sessions that get your heart rate up, so make you a little bit out of breath, a little bit sweaty. That's how you know you've worked on your heart and lungs. For some of you, it will only take you a few minutes to get to that level at this stage if you've not done exercise for years, and that's fine. That's where you're actually starting off, it's absolutely fine. For some of you, you may already do some exercise. You may go for regular walks with your dog, or you may go to the gym. So I'm trying as much as possible as the weeks go forward to start to tailor these sessions for everybody, so that you've all got something that you can do that will work on your fitness, cardiovascular. Today we're going to introduce a little bit of strength work. At a later stage we're going to be doing back work and core work, stretch work, so we're going to cover the whole range. So we're going to start off straight away with the HIIT. Remember, we've been using, for now, we're going to use our timer on the phone. If you've not got a phone, that's fine. You can just look at your clock. Hopefully you've got a second hand. If you've got a watch, a clock or a watch. So you can do that, keep it nice and simple for now. In our next session, I'm going to show you an app for some of you. If you want to, you can download the app, which will make it much easier, because you can just put your app on, put your phone down at the side of you, put your music on if you want to work to music which I would prefer, and then you've not got to do anything. Your seconds will already be on your app. So it'll be 40 seconds bleed, 20 seconds rest, bleed, and you'll be able to do that with your phone beside of you. But for now, on the last session, we're going to use the seconds on our phone. So, ready, steady, go. We're just marching on the spot. We're just going to go through the moves that we've already done with it. I'm going to talk to you about the moves, and those of you that want to make them a little bit harder, you already know if you've been working with me, to make the march harder, you can move your arms into the move, get your knees higher. For those of you that are a little bit fitter, you can do a little jog on the spot if you want to. So you can even do a mixture. So you can do march for 5 and jog for 5, march for 5 and jog for 5. So you can literally work at your own level. So that's 20 seconds. Rest now. So 40 seconds on, 40 seconds of your cardiovascular move. 20 seconds, just completely rest. Let your heart rate come down, get yourself a little sip of water if you need one. You'll need these little breaks, especially as we start to progress and get to the smaller rest periods. So we're going to get ready to do the next move. Is going to be half jacks. Easy level, hands on your waist. Slow, if you want to make it easy, just out to the side with your leg. Little bit harder, add your arms. Little bit harder, faster. Using your arms all the time, and if you want to make it harder still, you can even do some jumping jacks on the spot. Remember, you can mix that up, so you can do half jacks, or you can do jumping jacks, or you can make it nice and easy. Just do low jacks with no arms. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a rest. Remember, for now, it's 20 seconds rest, 20 seconds. In our future sessions, it might go to 45, 15. Some of you can stay at 40, 20. It's all designed for your workout. So after 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to go to knee lifts. So write these moves down at the end of the session. Go back through the video if you've got the time. Write down the moves. So we know jogging on the spot, jacks, knee lifts if you want to make them harder, alternate taps of your knee, harder still, start using your arms, and if you want to make it harder still, you can add a little jump into the knee lifts, or you can mix it up. You can do some easy ones, and then you can do some harder ones. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop, take a breather. 20 seconds off. We're going to do one more move in the hip today. But remember, you can do it all again if you want to. I'm going to go through the moves with you at the end and write them down. So we're going to go, last move is going to be pushbacks, made harder into spotted dogs, rest, and ready to go. So we've got pushbacks, pushing back gently. No arms to start with, this is the easy level. You can make them really slow if you want to. You can make them faster, or you can add the arms, makes it harder still. You could even take the arms higher, or spotted dog. That's the harder one, yeah? That gets your heart rate up much more faster. Or you can do a mixture. You can do some slow ones, faster, spotted dog. So you've got lots of different options there. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Take a breather. So, the moves that we've covered today are 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 40 seconds of a move that gets your heart rate up, 20 seconds complete rest. Today we've done jogging on the spot or marching on the spot. We've done half jacks, easy, fast, full jacks, that's your next move. Then we did the knee lifts, which you can do easy or you can do harder, add the arms. And then we did the pushbacks, nice and slow if you want to, no arms if you want to make it really easy, big arms, harder still, spotted off. So they're the moves we've done today. In the previous sessions, I think we also added in crisp on the spot and step ups. So if you write down on your, I always get my PT clients to get a little jotter and write down what you're doing and write down your workouts. It really helps. And it gives you an idea of what you can do when you're actually doing your own workouts without me, which I'm hoping we'll be able to get to the stage where you'll do a little bit extra as well. So we can write down marching on the spot, stroke jogging, knee lifts, low impact or high impact, half jacks or full jacks, pushbacks or spotted dog. We did, previously in the session, we did step ups. For those of you that got a step or a bottom stair. And I think the other move we did was on the spot twist. So you can do it easy, you can do it harder. So you've got about 6 moves there that you can work with. You can do just 3 of them and rest. You can do all 6, or you can do all 6, and if you're feeling really energetic, you can do 6 again, yeah? As time goes on, we will be adding more moves and we will be making it harder for those that want to progress and make themselves even fitter. But if you just want to get to a nice steady level, the sessions are going to be tailored to what you want. So today, we're going to add in some strengthening work. It is just as important as cardiovascular. So all the exercise sessions that I do are broken into 3. So I do cardiovascular, heart and lungs, fitness, weight loss. I do toning, so nice tone muscles, toning up your arms, your legs, your tummy. Most of us like a bit of tone in our body. But more importantly, to make it stronger. To make it stronger in your bone density is really, really important. And the other thing that I do is stretch, core work and back work, but we'll be addressing that on another session. Today, I teach you how to do lunges. Nice and steady. What I'd like you to try and do, if you can, is to do them in front of the mirror. It does help. If you haven't got a mirror to work in front of, it's absolutely fine. But if you have, that'd be perfect because you can see what you're doing. I'm going to give you some teaching points so that you know how to work with your posture, keeping your back straight. All these things are really important because you'll get your results quicker, and you will, more importantly, reduce your risk of injury when you do your exercises correctly. So here's your lunges to start with. Your back's nice and straight, hands on the hips. We've got an easy lunge, that's just a little step forward and back, step forward and back. So this is an easy lunge. For those of you that have knee problems, please don't avoid doing lunges because they're really good eventually to help to strengthen the muscles that are around your knees. You know, really important is that we strengthen the muscles around the knees if we've got bad knees and not to avoid what we're doing. So this is the easier lunge, and then we can make it harder by stepping a little bit further forward. When we're doing the lunge, I'd like you to try and keep your back completely straight and keep your head up all the time. So try not to do this. Try not to lean forward. That's why we need to try and use a mirror. Keep your back straight, head up. And what I'd aim to do if you're a complete beginner is probably about 10 stroke 20 of these. And if you've done exercise before, you might be able to do 30, 40 or even 50. But these are the basic lunges to start with. Step forward, step back. Step forward, step back. So you're either going to do 10 alternate legs, 20, 30, or if you've already done work like this and you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do 50 lunges. Next move, we're going to do some squats. Really important that squats done well. So the way I usually work with my clients is, if you've never done squats before, I would get yourself a chair, just an ordinary dining room chair. Pull your legs at the back of the chair, so the backs of your legs are actually touching the chair. And every time you sit down, imagine that you're going to sit in the chair without letting your legs leave the chair, if that makes sense. So you're going to sit and lift. You're going to sit on the chair and lift up. Sit on the chair and lift up. Try not to do this. Try not to get your back going forward. That's really bad posture. Don't let your head go down. Keep your head up, shoulders back. Try and keep the backs of your legs. It's quite hard to start with if you've not done squats before. As much as possible, you're trying to keep the backs of your legs back against the chair. Sitting into your heels, lifting up. Sitting into your heels, lift up. Sit and squeeze. So the squats strengthen the bottom, backs of your legs, tops of your legs, all strengthening work. Very important that you do them correctly. But with the squats, try not to work too much initially because they do take a while. If you've not done squats before, they do take a while to get them correct. But every time I work with you, what I'll do is I'll keep correcting you all the time. I'll keep telling you what I class as teaching points. So keep your back straight, keep your head up, sit back into heels, and eventually, or some of you already may be able to do the squats without any props. If you're doing without props, got feet hip distance apart, knees hip distance apart, head up, back straight, we sit and we squeeze. We sit and we squeeze. Try not to let your knees come forward. Keep your back straight, your head up, sit and squeeze. Every time you come to the top, squeeze your bottom. Easier version, you can just go down a little way. You've not done it before. If you've done it before, let's make it harder. Sit all the way down, squeeze to the top. All the way down, squeeze to the top. 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50. You can work to your own level. So you can start just doing 10, 20, a bit more advanced, you can do 50, you can work to your own level. So that's 2 strengthening exercises. One for your legs, tops, backs, bottom, front. Please excuse, by the way, anything that's happening in the background, because I am actually working in the studio at work, where I work in Mansfield. So I'll often have people coming in and out doing different exercises. Hopefully that will motivate you as well, that you see other people exercising. So, one more exercise that we're going to do. This is just to start on your upper body. done some work for the legs, we're going to be addressing all the muscles, we're going to be doing abdominals, we're going to do back, but a little bit each time we go along in the sessions. Nice and simple, upper body strength, chest, upper back and arms. We're going to do some press-ups. Please don't get frightened, they're not going to be full press-ups unless you guys want to do full press-ups. Hopefully there's some men in the sessions as well, so I can give you some harder work to do as time goes on. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Take your hands then out to the side, keep the knees under the hips. We are going to go down, breathing in to go down, out to go up. In to go down, out to go up. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's a full half press up. For those of you who've got no body strength at all, you do a half press up. So you can just go halfway down and up, halfway down and up, and eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to go all the way down and up. Or you can make it harder, where you take your knees further back, you can cross the feet at the ankle, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. We will do these in sets, so I would probably start a beginner on doing 2 sets of 5. So do 5, come off your arms and rest completely. So don't hold it down here while you're resting, because your arm's going to be tight. You come off your arms, you take a rest, then do another set of 5. If you've already got a little bit of body strength, you can do 3 sets of 10, or you can do 3 sets of 15. Remember, these can be made harder. The further the legs go back, the harder they will be. So easy version would be here, knees under the hips. Harder version, legs further back, even with your ankles crossed. But the breathing is very important. In through the nose as you go down, out through the mouth as you come up. So we've touched on strength, we're going to be doing a lot more strengthening work. Please give me your feedback, anything you want me to introduce or talk about or do in the sessions, I'd be more than happy to know. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.